When you see a big, beautiful bed, is the number one thing you think about like, oh no, the weeds. I could never take care of that. There's way too much weeding to do, right? Let me tell you something, I have a lot of beds, but let me tell you something else. I don't do a lot of weeding. And I know that sounds like, yeah, right, you do. No, I am one person, I take care of it all myself, and I don't do a lot of weeding. Of course, when I'm walking around, if I see a weed, I pluck it. I see weeds in here every so often, but you know what I do to help make sure I don't have as many weeds? If you notice, these perennials are packed in here. They're rather tight, and I want them to reseed, and I want them to grow into each other. The more packed in and coverage you have in your beds like this, you're gonna have less open space for weeds to grow. You're shading them out, you're crowding them out with the plants you want. That's really what you wanna do. If you have open areas of exposed soil or exposed mulch, that's an area for weeds to grow. So in more formal areas, like the front of a house, where it's a little bit more prim, maybe proper, I have boxes that are a little bit clipped, but usually you would have exposed soil between these. Instead, I have a ground cover because it covers up the ground and leaves less space for weeds to grow. This is a Helen von Stein Stockies, also known as lamb's ear. What's nice about it is it becomes a ground cover here, so I don't have all the open space just for weeds to grow. So my trick is no trick at all. Instead of doing all the work of weeding open areas all the time, I make sure my beds are full, they have lots of blooms, lots of color, lots of texture, and I don't have as much work.